There, Martin. Well, we've definitely had a wet day today, on and off showers, a few thunderstorms in the mix at times, and these will continue for the next several hours. Eventually, they kind of wind down late tonight, but right now we're keeping our eye out for any flooding issues, which we have seen at least some localized high water reports this afternoon. Now, right now, the good news is all of those green dots saying that, river levels are looking pretty good, but we've still got some runoff running into the rivers, and it's the smaller creeks and streams and those poor urban drainage areas that we're worried about with these showers and storms more into the overnight hours. We do have a flash flood warning still in effect for central Fayette County. That includes Powellton, Montgomery, areas specifically along the Armstrong Creek. That's the main concern because we did have a good heavy band of rainfall earlier there. Lighter stuff going on there now, not as much activity, but we still could see some heavier downpours. That warning continuing until 10:15 tonight. We've also got reports out of Summers County from the Summers County 911 center that we do have some flooding there. 3rd, 4th, 7th Avenues in Hinton, where we're looking at some high water. And there could be some other high water reports that arise in the next few hours because we're still seeing some rain in some of these areas. We do have a flood advisory covering western Greenbrier, Summers, and portions of Mercer County. We've just seen repetitive downpours, especially the past few hours, and that is resulting in these inundations of these creeks and streams. So if you're along one, if you know you're around a body of water, just watch those levels here. And just look for ponding on the roads, too. It's going to be a lot of that as you're trying to drive out, getting something to eat, whatever you got to do this evening. And if we're looking at our rainfall radar estimate, so this is an estimate of how much rain has come down within the past 6 hours or so. Most of us have stayed under an inch, but again, it's these isolated heavier downpours that are producing these heavy amounts. We've had amounts locally around an inch up to 3 inches in some spots, and that's why we're worried about some of these flooding issues through the evening. You still can see a lot of moisture to go around. Showers and storms continue into tonight. Not looking at much of a chance of severe weather. That's still to our south. It's flooding. It's isolated heavier rain that we'll be worried about through the evening. But this risk will go down tomorrow. We're looking at more sun coming out finally for Thursday. So we should have a different picture out there. A lot of clouds still right now. Temperatures are in the 50s and 60s, and we'll hover there throughout the night. We're going to stay mild and muggy. But you can see those showers gradually wind down. Tomorrow should be looking at more sun coming out. Should be in the 70s too. That is until the weekend. We're going to be wet again by Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And looking a little soggy. We'll have to prepare for an unsettled weekend, but we stay seasonable temperature-wise through the weekend and into next week. Stick with us. We're back with sports after this break. Josh Woodman is in next.